focus stacking in 5 steps? Absolutely. Super quick tutorial. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to NTLP. My name is Nick, and this is the place to be for everything landscape photography. So today I have a super quick tutorial for you guys, and it has to do with focus stacking. Super easy. I know it can be a little bit daunting at first, but trust me, it is so simple. So simple. All right, so first things first is you have to be on location. Make sure you bring a sturdy tripod. So I was on location in Drumheller in Alberta here, where they have the Badlands is what they call them. They have a bunch of hoodoos and all that good stuff. So in the midst of my travels down to Drumheller last year, I decided to take a focus stacked photo of this landscape here. Quick tip for all of you: when you start a focus stack series, put your hand in front. So whether this is your first, second, third, fourth, or however many focus stack series that you have, in my case here, this is number 2 of 5 focus stacked series that I did while in Drumheller. It just kind of gives you a reference point of when your focus stacked series started and when it ended. So as you can see, I started here with my 2 fingers out and saying this was okay, Nick, this is my second focus stacked series, and started snapping away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them are there, and then ended it off with another number 2 sign. So that finished this second focus stack series off. So in the midst of this focus stack series, I always work from the bottom all the way up. So from the bottom to the top. Now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. My focus point was right here, right in the middle, and then I just kept going up. So my next focus point was about here. Stay on target. And my next one was about here. Stay on target. The next one was about here. Stay on target. The next one was about here. Almost there. And then to round everything off, I just got the horizon here. After you take your photos in camera, you bring them into Lightroom like I just did here, and then minus the photos that you threw your hand in there. So you're just left with the actual landscape photos that you took. What you want to do then is you want to right click, edit, open as layers in Photoshop. For the sake of saving time for this tutorial, I already did that. So once you highlight all these, right click, edit in, or open as layers in Photoshop, Photoshop will pop up and all of these layers will be right here, ready for you to work on. So if you take all of these off, you're left with nothing. And then you're focused here, you're focused here, you're focused here, and so on. All right, so now how this works is that you need to, once you have all of your layers select, come up here to the edit menu, click on auto align layers first. I always leave it on auto, press OK. Photoshop will do its thing. All right, so as you can see, if I get in here, you're gonna see these little transparent lines on the bottom, or you might see them. And this is, of course, with shifting of your tripod, or if you're hand holding it, there's obviously gonna be some shifting involved. But to mitigate that, use a tripod. It'll make these lines non-existent. And if you do have these lines, I'll tell you how to fix that in a second here. So that is how you auto align all of your photos together. The next step is to click up here on edit again, go to auto blend layers, and the one that you want to select is stack images. Press OK. Let Photoshop do its thing. And of course, this can take, it depends on how big your raw files are, how fast your computer is. It could take 30 seconds, could take a minute, could take 2 minutes. And if you have a really slow computer, it could probably take 2 hours, maybe.
1 eternity later.
Just kidding. Boom. Done. So what Photoshop just did is it went through all of these layers and looked for what was in focus, what was not. And whatever is in focus, that's what it kept. And it kind of concealed everything else that was that was out of focus. So, okay, so once you zoom in, you can see everything now. The back of the horizon here, crystal clear. Midground, crystal clear. Foreground here, crystal clear. Awesome. So Photoshop did its job. Now to remove these little lines here, and let's crop this in. Let's bring this in, bring that there. Let's bring that to about here. Let's drop that down. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Awesome. So now what you do is file, save. It's going to save this and it's going to throw it back into Lightroom, and it's going to have a little dash edit.tiff. That is the one that you just saved from Photoshop and put back into Lightroom here. So now what you can do is do all of your custom edits that you usually do. Let's brighten this up, add a little bit of contrast, highlights, shadows, whites. There we go. Bring up that texture, bring up that clarity, bring up that dehaze. Let's give this a little bit more vibrance, saturation, good, detail, sharpening. Quick little, yeah, that's good there. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure, as always when you're editing, make sure your horizon is level. There we go. That looks good. Maybe I did a little bit too much there. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Bonus tip. We're going to replace the sky. Okay, so after you've finished editing to your heart's desire within Lightroom, this was just a quick little edit here. What you can do is right-click, edit in Photoshop 2021, and edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments. Click edit. Hop back over to Photoshop. Here is that edited photo. Next, click here, click sky replacements. This is Photoshop's built-in sky replacement tool. Actually, this looks pretty good. Maybe bring the brightness up a little bit. That works. Color temperature. Let's warm it up a little bit. Sure. All right. There you go. Sky replacement done. So once you finish everything that you want with the, if you do replace the sky, get it back into Lightroom, just file, save, and then it'll throw it back into to Photoshop here once it's finished. There you go with the sky replacement. So this one, or image number 2, image 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9, because it, yeah. Those were the original images that I took. I combined all of it, auto-aligned, and stacked the images in Photoshop, and this is what it came out with. And then just a simple sky replacement to just give it that little bit more of a punch there. So that wraps it up for focus stacking. Told you it was easy, very easy. 5 little steps there, and you're golden. You're golden. All right, if you did get anything from this video, like always, get down there, hit that subscribe button, just smash it. Also hit that like button. That'll send this video off to anybody else who needs to know how to focus stack, and it'll help out my channel, and I'll be forever grateful. Also follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Links are in the description below. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I will respond to each and every one of you. That is a guarantee. Be safe, get out there, get those epic shots, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.